How do you sharpen your skills today? How do you continue to improve?
I think, as you would no doubt, you've got a lot of data at your disposal. You've got footage, you've got, replays, you've got all kinds of things, and you can actually track, various things that you're doing through your day and how they affect what it is that you're doing. Even to I had a bit more coffee than I normally had, and I pooed 20 minutes closer to when my, training was, and I would perform differently. Like, you're able to assess all those things. That's the difference between getting the big Nutrigrade deal.
I actually worked with them recently.
Nutrigrade. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. Like, that's a difference between getting on the Nutrigrade ad or, I work in corporate now. That's the fucking difference. And that's what's at stake, and that's amazing. So how do I look for improvement? I listen back to everything I do. I'm a lot better at self-critic. I'm a lot better at critiquing myself than I used to be. I'm way less personal about it.
Okay.
I have enough trust in my own ability to go, I can see what I'll sort of do something rather than you piece of shit. Right. That's not it's useless. Yeah, and it affects you just as badly.
Yeah.
Like, if you had a coach that called you that every time you fucked up, you'd be like, this is not good.
That hits home for me, because I know that when I used to compete when I was young and I'd do bad, I'd really beat myself up over it. Like, I'd be like, oh, you're worthless, or like, how could you do that? And I just felt terrible. And then I realized, or I just decided, you know what? I'm going to train as hard as I can. If it doesn't work, I'm proud of me, because I just did everything. Like,
it just relieves. So people may not realize, but there's been research that backs it up, that if you have that kind of self-critical voice, if you talk to yourself like that, it is as bad, or sometimes worse, as if someone was standing in front of you saying it to you. All right? And would you ever be in a relationship with someone who spoke to you that way? Would you ever be in a workplace with people that spoke to you that way? Would you ever accept a kind of like, if your coach spoke to you that way, you're on Current Affair next week, pal.
especially these days.
Exactly.